What's going on, everybody? I have got an emergency video to make right now because we just got a song released called Euphoria, where Trevor Mcnevan is the only vocalist cited in the song. Trevor Mcnevan of Thousand Foot Krutch partnered with Judge and Jury, but it's just leaving me with so many questions. It's probably leaving you with some questions too, so I hope to get to all of those, and I hope we get some answers. Let's get into it. Stay tuned. All right, everybody. I hope you're having a beautiful day. My name is Adam Castro. If you're new to the channel, this is Sanctify Studios, where I like to create and examine content with a sanctifying and biblical view that ends up being a lot of different Christian artists. I have a Christian metal band called Classic Disaster, and so that usually means that I stay in that like metal and rock realm, but I've also done a little bit of contemporary and hip hop and stuff like that. So if that's something that you're interested in, then you can do me a huge favor. You can go ahead and leave this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, and hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when new videos arrive. Leave a comment down below. I know that there's still a long list that I got to get to of songs that have been released, and we've only got a few days left before the end of the year. So I'm going to try to like really cram in as much reactions as I can. And just let me know in the comments down below what I might be missing, what new releases you're really excited about that happened this year, because I will still be doing the best of 2024, maybe live stream, but definitely the video. And we'll be able to go ahead and conversate about that and have fun with all the releases that have happened in 2024, or at least the ones that we caught and that we can talk about. So with that being said, guys, I'm really excited about this news. So there's a song that just came out called Euphoria. And like I said, Trevor Mcnevan of Thousand Foot Krutch, the vocalist, is the only vocalist who is cited on this song. Now, I have seen some of the releases that came out through Judge and Jury. Let me go ahead and pull this up real quick. Let me see. And here we go. So I am just vaguely familiar with seeing the name Judge and Jury, and I wasn't quite sure what that meant. I've been meaning to get to the Trevor Mcnevan feature with Hayles, and you know I'm really excited about Trevor Mcnevan coming out into more songs and doing more features, and I've been really excited about that. Been trying to get to it. You know, all of my favorite bands like Memphis Mayfire and Amberlynn and all that stuff. I've really been trying to get to it. I just wanted to make sure I got to my friends first. You know, the underground who don't get all the videos made about them. But, you know, Judge and Jury is a name that I've seen flying around, and I wasn't quite sure what that meant. And so here it says that Judge and Jury is an artist production team founded by multi-platinum record producer Howard Benson of My Chemical Romance, Skillet, Theory of a Dead Man, Flyleaf, etc. And second to none active rock record holder Neil Sanderson, who's the founder, songwriter, and drummer of 3 Days Grace. And so I guess they were working on a bunch of projects together and then decided to continue doing projects with only each other, partnering with other artists and other bands. So that's really cool. Obviously, Howard Benson's stuff sounds amazing, and 3 Days Grace is an amazing band, great songwriting. So this sounds like a great duo. And they were featured on let me see. They were featured on that Hayles, my bad. I apologize, but Caleb Hayles' song with Trevor Mcnevan that I've been meaning to react to, Unparalyzed, and we can get to it today. I think I got time to get to it today. But I looked at the Euphoria song and I realized, oh wow, there's Judge and Jury, there's, you know, Trevor Mcnevan, Thousand Foot Krutch, but there's nobody else. There's nobody else. There's no Caleb. There's no Manifest, right? There's no other vocalist here. And this is different. This is really different because usually Trevor's going to do a feature and he's going to be in either a verse or maybe he's in the chorus, like in one of those Manifest songs, Gravity Falls. And like, you know, it's really a treat. It's really, you know, a grace that he's still doing this and he's still featuring in music. And it's awesome because his voice is like the soundtrack to my childhood. And, you know, Thousand Foot Krutch still made it into my top 5 for Spotify rap this year. Like, that's how much I still love the band. And and they had been my favorite band for many years, and they still are in the rotation of my life. And so, like, you know, to hear Trevor's voice on new music is a treat, and it's awesome and it's cool. But this is different because he's the only voice on this track. And, you know, if the music side of things was Judge and Jury, and the vocal and maybe lyrical side of things was all Trevor, like, this might be the closest thing that we have come to with a solo release from Trevor Mcnevan. This may be the closest thing we get to like even new 1,000 Foot Krutch, because I'm just in my mind thinking, like, you know, it's probably not that far off that Trevor in 1,000 Foot Krutch probably wrote a lot of ideas on the electric guitar. I think I've seen some behind the scenes stuff where Trevor wrote a lot of the guitar parts and would record them. And so I imagine that even working with this other team, he probably had ideas to share. And then lyrically, he you know, he's been a lyrical genius with a bunch of different bands and helping other projects. And so, of course, if he's the only vocalist on this song, probably going to be in charge of the whole vocal side of things and lyric side of things. And so, like, I'm just in my mind, like, wow, this is one of the closest things that we have come to having new 1,000 Foot Krutch, new Trevor Mcnevan. And, you know, I'm just really excited about that. I'm pro TFK coming back if that's in the cards. But if we can't have all of TFK, man, I'm so pro Trevor Mcnevan coming back and releasing solo music. It would be so amazing. And I think this is the closest that we've come to that happening. So I'm excited. Let's go ahead and check out the song Euphoria. And let me see if I can pull this up here. Yeah. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. This is really exciting news. I'm not joking. Like, you know, like I've said multiple times, Trevor's voice has been the soundtrack to my childhood. I know all of the TFK songs. I know, like, Complicate You, and the little things like Shook, the chorus of Shook being in a Falling Up song called Fearless at the end of the song, you know, like little Easter egg stuff like that. It's stuff that I, like, get really excited about learning about. And so to see this finally happen, where we've got a new song where Trevor's the only vocalist, I could fan about it for days. So let's just jump into the song. It looks like we do have a lyric version of this, and let me lower the volume in case we have an ad here. But nope, no ad. Okay, cool. We're gonna jump right into it. So yeah, just exciting stuff, guys. I'm really excited about this. We're gonna subscribe to Judge and Jury. We're going to leave a thumbs up, as all of you should do. Make sure that you do this on their pages, okay? And, yeah, this is Euphoria. Can I say from 1,000 Foot Krutch? Can I say from Trevor Mcnevan? I can definitely say this is Euphoria by Trevor Mcnevan. That would be so cool. But partnered with Judge and Jury. I know it says there, Judge and Jury featuring Trevor Mcnevan, but hey, Let's get one thing straight here. This is Trevor Mcnevan featuring Judge and Jury, okay? All right, cool. All right, let's do this. This is Euphoria by Judge and Jury featuring Trevor Mcnevan. Great start, really cool.
I keep this bottle inside. I feel so hollow, but why?
Great vocals.
All these feelings I hide from you.
Ooh.
I wish this wasn't the case. I wish I wasn't this way. There's so much I need to say to you. And now is the time. Look in my eyes and tell me, am I everything or anything to you? I feel it start to rise up. You're my euphoria. I can't keep living a lie. I guess that I'm notorious. Spin me around and around and around, but it's just not enough. I'll be your warrior. Be my euphoria.
Yeah. Ooh.
Be my euphoria.
Woo.
I'll touch
Really great bass line that's coming through here too. Love the pianos in the background. Such a great line. So good. So good. Oh, nice. Picking it up a little bit. Man. So good, you guys. I am so impressed. This was such a great song. Solid from start to finish. Really cool visualizer too. We've got this like desert scenery with a flower that's blooming within it. It kind of looks like that, right? Like there's just really nothing else going on, but then you see this flower blooming. Great song. There's some nuggets of amazing lyrics here too. I love that line, like, am I everything or anything? Is that what he said? Yeah. Tell me, am I everything or anything to you? Yeah. And this idea of euphoria, right? Like, you are my euphoria. You're the person who makes me feel like I'm home. You're the person who brings me joy. You're the person who fills me up, who makes me feel peace, you know, like you're that person, right? But usually those people who do make us feel that way are also the people who can like totally destroy us if we're not on the same page, or totally destroy us if they're upset with us, right? Or if we're not in line with each other, in sync with each other. So I love that there's this line that, like, you are my euphoria, but it's also kind of a plea of like, hey, be my euphoria, you know, like let's try to be on the same page so that we can be that together. I'll be your warrior. Be my euphoria. I'll fight for you, and I will fight to be on the same page with you. Because there's such vulnerability here throughout the whole song of these feelings of almost feeling like you're not enough, feeling like you're not doing enough, that you want to be able to be enough and do enough. You want to be seen as enough, and especially because there's such a sensitivity to how this person makes you feel, and I love that there's that vulnerability there, and then it's just a plea like, you already affect me in such a profound way. And I'm just letting you know, and I just want you to know that I want you to affect me in that way. Be my euphoria. Be the person who lifts me up. Be the person who I can fight for. Be the person who is going to make me feel at peace and at home. And I hope that I'm that for you. So cool. So awesome. Such a great song. But let's talk about like the music side of this too. Like, okay, if Judge and Jury is in charge of the music, they did a great job. If you go back and listen to the song, you can see that, I think you can hear my boy playing drums in the other room. Joey's playing drums. Yeah, you can probably hear that. So cool. let's talk about the music side. There's such a really cool like dynamic here between like Trevor Mcnevan's vocals are front and center, right? Like he is the show here with this song. Everybody's been waiting for him to put out a song like this and did not disappoint, 10 out of 10, 11 out of 10. But the music is amazing, but it really does a good job of sitting in the background. The music is great. Like it's a big rock sound, and there's synths, there's pianos, there's lead guitar lines, there's like all this really cool stuff happening. There's even like cool drum stuff going on, but it all feels like it's still background to Trevor's vocals, and that's a really hard thing to do, and they pulled it off really, really well. So I love how that happened there. This is great. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. This is so exciting. This is absolutely what I would have expected from Trevor coming out and putting out a song like this, or putting out a song where he's the only vocalist. It's solid. It's modern. Like it feels so 1,000 Foot Krutch and so Trevor, but it also feels very modern, and it feels very like up to date with how songs are sounding today. So I really, really hope that this song blows up. I really hope that this song blows up. It's so cool to see this happening. Euphoria by 1,000 Foot Krutch. Yeah, guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. All right, I am going to go ahead and look at the other new song that just came out a while ago. This was that Unparalyzed song that was done with Caleb Hayles. I apologize for saying Hayes before, but Caleb Hayles, and just want to make sure we get to it. We do have a YouTube ad, so I'm just blocking that right now. Cool. All right, so there is a music video for this one, and I'll pull that up right now. Such an exciting time, guys. Such an exciting time. Let me see. Yeah, cool. All right, so let's check out this one too. This is Unparalyzed featuring Trevor Mcnevan of 1,000 Foot Krutch by Caleb Hayles.
The earth gives way and the mountains hold into the heart of the sea. Every day feels like the end, but I know it's not the end for me.
Nice.
The war beyond my door and the calamity in my mind. I am frozen by the fear, but I know that I must try. Waking up unparalyzed, living life with open eyes, seeing how I've had enough, and now I'm waking up. I've been so afraid of heights, forget that I was made to fly. Seeing how I've had enough, and now I'm waking up unparalyzed.
Really cool sound. Also a really big sound.
The in between, bands broke like figurines, bust the seams, twist the schemes, silent screams of a mezzanine. All my life, all this noise, on my knees and paranoid. All this time, not know why. I've been dreaming of waking up unparalyzed, living life with open eyes, seeing how I've had enough, and now I'm waking up. I've been so afraid of heights, forget that I was made to fly. Seeing how I've had enough, and now I'm waking up unparalyzed.
Nice.
Waking up unparalyzed. Waking up unparalyzed.
Great harmonies.
With open eyes, seeing how I've had enough, and now I'm waking up. I've been so afraid of heights, forget that I was made to fly. Seeing how I've had Waking up unparalyzed. Waking up unparalyzed.
So cool. Solid song again, 10 out of 10 song. And Caleb Hayles has a great voice complimenting Trevor's. They complement each other really well. There's a lot more imagery in this song, and I love this message again, so vulnerable. Trevor seems to always do a really good job in the last song and in this song of just saying the things that you want to say, saying the things that you feel. I wanted to say real quick too that, like, another line from the last song, that time has a way of making you feel like you have it, you know, like that. There seems to be this real big picture here with these songs coming together, and I don't know if that's intentional, the messages of this song and the other song, because you get this other scene of this wasteland, right? This wasteland, there's this robot dude, and then there's this like green eyes black dragon, you know, this mechanical looking dragon thing that's there. And it's kind of like a modern robotic version of the knight in shining armor against the dragon kind of story, right? At the end, we see that there's thriving, blooming greenery, right? It's beautiful after all of this scene that just happened, right? We get this beautiful picture, and that kind of parallels the theme of Euphoria too, right? Like this is very similar kind of imagery. And I wonder if I listen to a lot of like Jordan Peterson stuff, and he talks a lot about how we all, like, there's that metaphorical story of the knight and the dragon, and we all have dragons in our lives. And you know, when we are going throughout our life, we may see these dragons and be afraid to confront them, be afraid, because the best things in life are usually on the other side of the dragon, right? Metaphorically, the best things in life are on the other side of facing your fears, of facing this big, ugly, terrifying challenge. And so I love that there's this imagery here of this monstrous beast, you know, that's there, and there's this robotic dude that's walking around, and everything's broken, and it's, you know, it's desolate, and there's no life around, and he's like marching forward, and like, all right, I've decided I'm going to face the beast. I've decided I'm going to battle the dragon, right? And that really does mirror that message of unparalyzed. Like, I was paralyzed in fear. I was being held back. I didn't want to move forward, but you know what? Now I'm making the decision to wake up and to move unparalyzed, to move forward unparalyzed. I'm going to take action now. And so throughout the video, you're seeing, okay, this robot is now challenging the dragon, and it looks like I didn't see the moment where we got the dragon attacking here. I didn't see the moment where the dragon went down. It looks like it just breathed out the fire and then fell down. Okay, no. So the robot's attacking him. He's running after him. And yeah, there is a battle. Okay, cool. There's a little bit of a battle here. Yeah, he comes up and attacks him. Okay. I was like, how did he fall? So yeah, just engaging with the challenge and engaging with the battle. And sometimes it might not even be as hard as you think it is, right? So you see the monster be taken down by this robot dude, and look at what happens, right? Now there's thriving. Now there's beauty. Now look at what's on the other side of the challenge. So I don't know if this is like actually something that Trevor was going through in the process of writing this music, or something he was going through in his personal life. Maybe it's Caleb that was going through something in his personal life, but it does seem like for Trevor maybe, or for whoever, and then maybe this is you, like maybe you're experiencing this in your life, where it's like, look, I've gone through this season of desert, and I've gone through this season of being down and paralyzed, and I feel like I'm in a place where I'm not feeling peace, and I'm not feeling good about who I am, and not feeling like I'm enough, but I'm ready to be a warrior. I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to move forward. I'm ready to be unparalyzed, and I'm ready to take action on the things that God has called me to take action on, to do the things that he's called me to do, to be the person that he wants me to be, and to face whatever dragon is in front of me that needs to be faced. so that I can see what beauty is on the other side. Maybe that's you, maybe that's Trevor, maybe that's Caleb, I don't know. But it's really, really cool imagery here that I absolutely love. And yeah, and you can just see how beautiful this is at the end and how it mirrors that that same kind of imagery from Euphoria. So, and now Robot Dude gets to live in this beautiful place, and, you know, we'll see what happens next, because maybe there's a more story to this Robot Dude. But yeah, great song. Subscribe to Caleb, Hayles, give him a thumbs up. And Trevor, I don't even know if Trevor Mcnevan has a YouTube channel. Let's see real quick. Trevor Mcnevan. I don't think he's got his own. Yeah, I don't think he's got his own YouTube page. But if he does, make sure you follow it. Yeah, really, really cool stuff. I'm excited. I hope that you are too. This is really great news. Again, I'll say it again and again and again. I love Trevor's voice. It's the soundtrack to my childhood. And whether this means that 1,000 Foot Krutch may be coming back in some capacity, whether this means that Trevor Mcnevan's coming back in some capacity, I hope that at least Trevor is able to, you know, if it's with a project, if he feels like he needs to do it with other people and to have a team around him so that it's like done right and everything, like, cool, on board with it. I take the same stance that I take with Pillar, right? Like they don't owe us anything. They don't owe us anything. They don't owe us to come back. They don't owe it to us to put out more music. None of that. Like, that's not the posture of this. It's a grace from God to continue hearing Trevor's voice on new music. And so I'm just excited about that. And it would be really, really, really cool if Trevor ended up starting a solo project, like, you know, T-Rock is so back, right? Like, you know, so back with this new style and these new songs. And it would be cool for it to be like an official artist or an official release kind of thing, you know? Because even this release kind of slipped under the radar. I was in my gym, my garage gym, just working out, and I'm like, what is this? You have Euphoria with Judge and then what? Just Trevor as the vocalist? What? We got to do a video. So I'm excited. It's awesome. I hope you guys are excited too. And yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, then do me a huge favor. Leave this video a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment down below, and let me know what you guys think about this whole thing. I honestly think that this is a situation where Trevor's wanting to put out new music finally. Maybe there's things in the background that we don't know about as to why he hasn't been able to do that. And I think that he is partnering with teams just to make sure that if he is going to come back, that it's going to be done the right way. It's going to be great songs, great sounding tracks, polished, you know, like if he put out, you know, a DIY stuff, like we'd all still listen to it, right? But it probably wouldn't sound like this. And this is great. This is awesome. But whatever, Trevor, if you're watching this, whatever you want to do, just do it, because I'm here for it. The community's here for it. And we're just excited for more of your vocals and everything. So yeah, it's super, super cool. And then guys, I have a little, actually, let me pull back YouTube up for a second here. Another big way that you guys can support this channel other than subscribing is by following my band Classic Disaster. And what's really cool is that this month we released a Christmas song called God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen. And so I'm going to go ahead and play just a little bit of that for you right now so you can check it out. And then after that, we'll go ahead and just close out with a few more words. But you can listen to the first, 30 seconds of this, check it out. If it's your vibe, then go to the YouTube channel, watch the full thing, or go to Spotify, go to my heavy music playlist available at all the Linktree stuff that I have, and check it out. So here's the first 30 seconds or so of Classic Disaster in our version of God Rest Ye Merry Gentlemen.
God rest ye merry gentlemen.
And that there is all you get. Yeah, I don't want to bore you with the whole song or anything. But that's God Rest You Merry Gentlemen. And we also have versions of The First Noel, and we've got versions of Oh Holy Night. So go and check those out. Really fun time of the year. And like I said, I'm going to get to all of the other releases that came out this year that I haven't been able to get to. I'm going to try to make sure I get into it. So make sure that you're here for that, okay? What a day. What news. I'm so excited. I'm going to go jam to this song some more. Euphoria. So I hope you guys have a beautiful rest of the day. Go give judge and jury a save, put the song in your, like, let's blow this up, you guys. Let's make this a party for Trevor and for judge and jury, and even Caleb, you know, like all the people who are involved with helping to bring Trevor out. Manifest too. Manifest has still had Trevor on some features. Let's just make this a party. Let's summon Trevor Mcnevan. You know, let's bring him out of the ashes of retirement, and let's welcome him with open arms and just celebrate the fact that he's continuing to do these features. So, all right, with that, I'm out of here. Take care. Have a beautiful rest of the day. I'll see you in the next video.